Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello from Texas. And my name is Terracy. It's like Tennessee with an R. So Terracy. And I am going to be reading Psalm 29 and Proverbs 29 today. So here we go. I am reading out of the Passion Translation. I like it. So it will be a little more wordy for those of you who are doing King James or New King James, but I think you'll be able to follow along. So, Psalm 29. The glory God thunders. King David's poetic praise to God for the last days. The Feast of Tabernacles. Proclaim his majesty, all you mighty sons of Yahweh, giving all the glory and strength back to him. Be in awe before his majesty. Be in awe before such power and might. Come, worship wonderful Yahweh, arrayed in all his splendor, bowing in worship as he appears in the beauty of holiness. Give him the honor due his name. Worship him, wearing the glory garments of your holy priestly calling. The voice of the Lord echoes through the skies and seas. The glory God reigns as he thunders in the clouds. So powerful is his voice, so brilliant and bright. How majestic as he thunders over the great waters. His tympanic thunder topples the strongest of trees. His symphonic sound splinters the mighty fortress. Now he moves Zion's mountains by the might of his voice, shaking the snowy peaks with his ear-splitting sound. The lightning fire flashes, striking as he speaks. God reveals himself when he makes the fault lines quake. Shaking deserts, speaking his voice. God's mighty voice makes the deer to give birth. His thunderbolt voice lays the forest bare. In his temple, all fall before him, with each one shouting, "Glory, glory to the God of glory." Above the furious flood, the enthroned one reigns. The King God rules with eternity at his side. This is the one who gives his strength and might to his people. This is the Lord, giving us his kiss of peace. Praise the Lord. And Proverbs 29. I turned right to it. Wow, praise the Lord. The title of this chapter, Don't Be Stubborn. Proverbs 29. Stubborn people who repeatedly refuse to accept correction will suddenly be broken and never recover. Everyone rejoices when the lovers of God flourish, but the people groan when the wicked rise to power. When you love wisdom, your Father is overjoyed. But when you associate with prostitutes, you waste your wealth in exchange for disgrace. A godly leader who values justice is a great strength and and example to the people. But the one who sells his influence for money tears down what is right. Flattery can often be used as a trap to hide ulterior motives and take advantage of you. The wicked always have a trap laid for others, but the lovers of God escape as they sing and shout in joyous triumph. God's righteous people will pour themselves out for the poor, but the ungodly make no attempt to understand or help the needy. You can't argue with a fool. Arrogant cynics love to pick fights, but the humble and wise love to pursue peace. There's no use arguing with a fool, for his ranting and raving prevent you from making a case and settling the argument in a calm way. Violent men hate those with integrity, but the lovers of God esteem those who are holy. You can recognize fools by the way they give full vent to their rage and let their words fly. But the wise bite their tongues and hold back all they could say. When the leaders listen to false accusations, their associates become scoundrels. Poor people and their oppressors have one thing in common: God made them both. The best insurance for a leader's longevity is to demonstrate justice for the poor. Experiencing many corrections and rebukes will make you wise. But if you left your own ways, let me start that part again. But if left to your own ways, you'll bring disgrace to your parents. When the wicked are in power, lawlessness abounds. But the patient lovers of God will one day watch in triumph as their stronghold topples. Correct your child, and one day you'll find he has changed and will bring you great delight. This one speaks to me right here. When there is no clear prophetic vision, people quickly wander astray. But when you follow the revelation of the word, heaven's bliss fills your soul. A stubborn servant can't be corrected by words alone, for even if he understands, he pays no attention to you. There's only one kind of person who is worse than a fool: the impetuous one who speaks without thinking first. If you pamper your servants, don't be surprised when they expect to be treated as sons. The source of strife is found in an angry heart, for sin surrounds the life of a furious man. Lift yourself up with pride, and you will soon be brought low. But a meek and humble spirit will add to your honor. You are your own worst enemy when you partner with a thief. For a curse of guilt will come upon you when you fail to report a crime. Fear and intimidation is a trap that holds you back. But when you place your confidence in the Lord, you will be seated in the high places. Everyone curries favor with leaders, but God is the judge, and justice comes from him. The wicked hate those who live a godly life, but the righteous hate injustice wherever it is found. And that is the psalm and proverb for today. And until next time, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May he make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and grant you peace. Shalom.